Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rick and welcome to a new game that just came out last week, Dawn of Man. This here is a colony building sim strategy game where you have to take a group of essentially cavemen and build them up, evolve them through the eras. There's going to be 6 eras. We're starting in the Stone Age. We're going to end up in the Iron Age. And you have to hunt and fight and gather and survive in order to move forward with your quest to evolve mankind. This is a game that I played on stream. Got a little bit familiar with it. It's very fun. I'm really excited to show it off with you guys right now. So let's go ahead and get a new game started. There's several different types of games we can play. In addition to free play, there are challenges here. Only one of them is accessible at the moment, this Long March. And then I believe once we get the Long March done, these other challenges will be unlocked. We're going to start out with the free play, though. And just like what I was showing in the challenges, where these different modes are unlocked, in free play, same deal. Northlands will be unlocked after 5 milestones. And these right up here, these are the milestones. We have 4 milestones unlocked. And then finally, Ancient Warrior down here. Once we get all of the milestones unlocked, we can play the Ancient Warrior free play. But we're going to go ahead and start a new game right here in Continental Dawn. And what are we going to name this settlement? We're going to call this Ricksburg. All right? Ricksburg. Mountain Lake sounds fine. Normal difficulty, I think that that's okay too. And actually, we can look at all these different areas on the map here. So this mountain lake here, this valley lake here, river fork, forest river, twisty river, huh? You know what? Actually, this lake valley, I think that's what I want to do. Let's get this thing started. In Paleolithic hunter-gatherer societies, conflict was rare as the human populations were sparse. From the Neolithic onward, though, you really need to be prepared for battle. All right. So here we are. Here are our little cave people. And, you know, let's pause the game real quick. Let's just get familiar with everybody who's in our tribe. Right here, we've got Turalk, and we've got Emma. Those are our adult man and woman. Over here, we have Amka. And, oh, don't forget little Varuk there, our little boy there. And then we've got old man Varkle. We've got the girl Gora. And over here we have the adult man Zemek. All right, so those are going to be our hunters, gatherers. And we are starting out in the, let me open it. Here we go, Paleolithic era. So we'll advance through this tech tree. You can see that it costs 5 tech points in order to unlock each of these first techs here. And then in order to unlock the Mesolithic era, we're going to have to unlock pottery, which costs 15 knowledge points. So how do we gather knowledge points? That's a great question. Let's start out by actually doing some things, and then we'll gather some knowledge points. So, if we want our people to survive, what are we going to need to do? We're going to need to gather some food. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to place one of these little icons down. This is going to tell my people, hey, come over here and fish, would ya? So you can see over here, before I place that icon, we have fish here, and you can actually see down here at the bottom the amount, 100% of fish there. And there's mud too, that'll factor in later. And then over here, same thing, plenty of fish in the sea. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and say, yeah, go ahead and start fishing right over here. There you go. And if we're going to be fishing, we're hunters, right? We're also gatherers. So we're going to start collecting and harvesting wild plants. We're just going to fish around this area here until we see, there we go. We've got some wild plants over here and over there. Actually, this area right here, there's 4 wild plants. I'm going to put it right there. And you can see, actually, we have a pear tree. We have rye. We have more rye and barley. So these are growing wild. Eventually, we'll be able to grow that stuff, but we'll go ahead and just gather that for now. All right, what else can we gather? We can obtain flint. That's going to be needed to make some tools. So we're going to look around the area until we find some flint. There we go. There's some flint. And I'm going to put that marker right there. All right, what else are we going to gather? Sticks. Flint and sticks. That'll probably make things like axes and whatnot. And you can see we got a lot of sticks over here. So that's going to be our stick gathering area. And lastly, obtain stone. We've got a bunch of stone over here. So you know what? That's going to be our obtained stone area. So now that I got those down, if I were to put the game speed back up, I'm going to go ahead and boost that up to game speed 8. Our people are just going to go ahead, get into work. And speaking of working, so let's click on these individual things that I put down. This fish work area. So right now I've got one person working this area, and they're going to gather up to 10 units of fish. I'm going to go ahead and increase that up to an infinite number of fish. I'm going to say set production to unlimited. The drawback of this is eventually we're going to run out of storage. So if I say just keep collecting fish, they're going to just fill up our storage with fish. And you know what? I'm okay with that right now. So I'm going to say, yeah, let's just gather all of the fishies. And you know what? I'm going to say the same thing over here with the barley. Oh, that's actually already set to infinite. That's great. And over here, the stone, I'm going to set the same thing, all right? I'm just going to say infinite. Same thing over here with the sticks. Infinite. And if I get too many of these, I'll just go ahead and switch it back to, you know, gathering 10 at a time or what have you. But for right now, just to make sure that we're gathering plenty, I'm going to set it to infinite. All right, there we go. And we're going to let our people just go ahead and start to gather. So while they're gathering, we're going to build a couple things. So this menu down here, this is our build menu. We can build residences, storages, and we're going to go into this production tab and see what kind of production we can do. So we can build a hearth. We've already got one, though. Don't need to do that. And we can build a crafter and a skin dryer. Okay, so let's start with the crafter here. All right? I'm going to plop down our crafter right there. And if you look at what we need, we're going to need 2 dry skins and 4 sticks. Up here, you can see that we have 4 raw skins, no dry skins yet. So if we're going to build that, then we're probably going to want a skin dryer or 2. All right, so I'm going to put the skin dryer down right over here. There we go. So once that skin dryer's down, what we can do is we can take these raw skins, drape them on the skin dryer, dry them out, and then we'll have the resources needed in order to build this crafter. Okay, and look down here in the corner. We just acquired 10 flint, and we acquired 10 sticks, and we did the skin dryer, which means that we just got knowledge for building those things. So we just acquired 3 knowledge points here. 1, 2, 3, and we ran out of flint too. That flint went fast, so we're going to need to find a new flint area. So now that we've gathered that knowledge, if I go into our tech tree, you can see we have 3 points now. We're going to need 5 in order to unlock something. But now you get an idea for how we unlock tech. As we do different things in the game, we're going to gain knowledge from doing those things, and we'll be able to unlock tech. All right, so since I ran out of flint, I'm going to want to put down a new flint area, a new Flint Gathering area. So let's go see where we have flint. Doesn't seem like we have a ton of flint around here. Okay, we do have some flint over here where we're sort of gathering our barley and whatnot. And is there any other flint around the area? I guess that's probably the best place to gather flint. There was actually 2 bits of flint. Can I overlap them? I can't. Okay, that's okay. Here we go. We're just gonna... Oh, 2 flints right there. Perfect. We're gonna plop that right there, and we'll get to going fast again. So you can see that we had 1... Oh, we actually have 2 dried skins now. We went ahead to dry 2 of those 4. So now we can start to build the crafter. And you're asking, well, how do you get more skins? Well, naturally, we're going to hunt some animals in order to get more skins. So hunting is pretty simple in this game. You can hit tab, and you can go into this sort of hunt view, and you can see all the different animals that are around, and there are quite a few animals. And you could probably guess that green means they're going to be easier to hunt. Orange means they're going to be a little bit harder, and then red, of course, is going to be really hard. So we're going to start out by hunting some green animals and try to get some more skins. So we've got wild horses, we've got wild ibexes there, and then we've got some reindeer down here as well. You know what? Let's hunt this reindeer. So what I'm going to do is I can hunt one of 2 ways. I can go ahead and just click this hunt thing, this hunt icon, and my people will automatically go and hunt this. So that's one way that I can hunt. The other way that I can hunt is I can actually drag and highlight my people, and then I can right click on an animal, and then everybody that I highlighted will go and hunt these animals. That is everybody who has a weapon with which to hunt these animals. So I just hunted a wild horse. We got 1 knowledge point for hunting a wild horse. Basically, every time you hunt a new animal, you're going to gain knowledge for hunting that animal. And then there will be certain milestones where you will gain more information or more knowledge. And I'll go over that in a little bit more detail a little later, too. So that reindeer escaped. We managed to get that horse. We didn't get the reindeer. The reindeer was just a little bit too fast for us. But getting that horse means that we'll get some meat from it, and we'll get some skins as well. And as long as we have these drying racks, we'll just keep drying these skins automatically. Okay, well, we set up the crafter, so let's see what the crafter can do. We can make bifasces, we can make wooden spears, and we can make wooden harpoons in here. Now, if I go up here, you can see that we actually have 4 wooden spears, and we have 4 bifasces right now. So, we're good there. We don't have any... Actually, we do have 1 wooden harpoon. I'm going to make a couple more wooden harpoons, all right? Just to make sure that we have plenty of fishing tools. And these tools will eventually break, so we're going to need to make more. And we'll unlock other things as well as we tech up. Flint spears, flint axes, pickaxes in order to gather certain resources later on. All right, so let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Oh, and check in with our knowledge. Okay, we have 4 points now. So we just need 1 more in order to get our first tech. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just keep hunting for now. We're going to keep hunting and gathering some meat, gathering some skins. Let's go into our hunt mode here and see if we can find any more animals. And we can. We've got some more ibex right over here. Let's hunt that ibex as well. Put in some orders for hunting some ibex. And while they're on the hunt, let's see what else we can build. We can go into our spiritual tab here, and we can actually build a structure in memory of the dead, and we can build some totems. Can't build the totem just yet, but we can build this skull pole, which is pretty awesome, honestly. It's pretty metal, if you ask me. So we're going to slap the skull pole down right there. And we just gained 2 more knowledge. We acquired 10 raw meat, which gave us 1 knowledge, and we hunted an ibex, which gave us knowledge. So now we can actually get our first tech. So what are we going to do? We've got access to bone tools. We've got access to sling making, food drawing. That's going to be very important. Animal domestication. We can domesticate some dogs. Skin tanning, and then finally spirituality, which is going to give us access to that totem that I was just talking about. You know what? The first thing I'm going to do, though, is research food drying. That's really going to come in handy. And so let's go ahead and start to dry out some food. So the important thing about drying food, you can see up here, it's summertime. We have seasons. And sure, food's easy to come by right now, but once winter hits, oh man, it's going to start to get really hard to get food. So we're going to want to preserve food. Up here, you can see that we have 11 raw meat, but that raw meat, it's going to go bad pretty fast, so we're going to want to dry it out. So I'm going to build this here, food dryer, and then we'll be able to dry out some of this meat so that we can store it for later. And look at that, we just ran out of storage slots, so that's a perfect time to actually show you our storages too. We can start to build storage tents here, all right? In addition, we can build wood piles and rock piles too, but we're going to build a storage tent. That way, we have more area to store stuff in. So, let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll build the storage tent right there. That's fine. And let's go ahead and fast forward stuff. I'm going to go at game speed 4 right now while we're building and stuff, just so you can see stuff getting done. If I needed to go faster, you can go all the way up to game speed 8 if you wanted to. I feel game speed 4 is probably a good speed to go for right now. And, oh, what do we have over here? We have some aurochs. Okay, aurochs are probably a little bit tough to fight. They're a little bit on the tougher side. These reindeer, though, they're a little bit easier to fight. I'm going to go ahead and put in an order for a reindeer. And right here we have a boar. I'll put in an order to hunt that boar as well. Because, like I showed, every time you kill a new type of animal, you'll discover knowledge. So that'll give us a knowledge point if we're actually able to kill that boar. Now, what do we need in order to do this? We need 4 skins and 3 sticks. So right now, we just need to dry out more skins. And with that being said, we could probably make some more skin dryers to get this done a little bit quicker, right? So I'm going to build a couple more skin dryers over here. There we go. Build one more there, and because we only need 4 sticks in order to do this. And how many sticks do we have at the moment? We actually don't have a lot of sticks because we don't have a lot of storage area. But we'll gather some more sticks. We'll gather some more sticks. Looks like what we have a lot of right now is flint, which is good. It's good to have a lot of flint, but we can probably ease up on the amount of flint that we're gathering. So where is my flint gathering area right now? Right here is where the flint is, but where's my little icon? There it is. It was hidden in the trees. Okay, so that is at infinite right now. I'm going to knock that back down to 10 because we have a lot of flint. We don't need to gather no more. All right? We don't need to gather no more flint. We just need some more sticks. The boar has escaped. That's too bad. All right, guys. Go ahead and grab a few more sticks. Come on, guys. We need 4 sticks here. We've got 2 at the moment. We're almost there. And we've nearly got our storage tent made. So once we get our storage tent, the issue of running out of storage won't be a problem. There we go. Our storage tent is just about built. There we go. We've got storage. So you can see that we've got all of these storage slots now. Now we've got plenty of storage to go around. And we're drying meat. Look at all this meat that we've got drying. So this is really good. It looks really gross, I know, but you know what? That was a delicacy back in these days. And we got a Megaloceros. We're going to hunt this Megaloceros for sure. Because that Megaloceros is going to give us some awesome knowledge points right there. What else do we have over here? We have a young Auroch, which we could hunt. You know what? I'm going to hunt that young Auroch because that'll give us some knowledge as well. It's a little bit on the harder side. It is yellow, so my people may take a little bit of a beat in trying to get it. Ah, that Megaloceros escaped. I need to get my people some better weapons. All right, Auroch attack. We can actually zoom in here. Old Man Vorkle. Oh my god, Old Man Vorkle has been killed by the Auroch. He was too old to take him down. All right. You know what? Rip Old Man Vorkle. But you know what? We have the skull pole to remember him. It's okay. Old Man Vorkle, you will not have died in vain. Actually, you will because that Auroch escaped. I take it back. You definitely died in vain. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. All right, we've got our other skin dryer, so we're drying skins a bit faster now. And we've got 11 meat and 8 fish, so we're doing pretty good on that front. It's the fall right now. Winter is going to come here very soon. Let's go ahead and check in our... Oh, we actually have 7 points, man. We're gathering knowledge pretty fast here. So let's go ahead and research our next tech. What's it going to be? I was just talking about how we need some better tools for our people. Let's get bone tools. That way we can actually start to make some better spears and whatnot. Go ahead and make some bone harpoons there, and I'll put it in order for 4 bone spears. So the bone spears, what does that cost? That just costs sticks and bones. We have a lot of that, so we can actually make those. No sweat, no problem. Let's go ahead and fast forward our game speed there. Get those whipped up. And now, hopefully, these animals won't be able to get away so fast. We'll be able to do enough damage before they run away in order to actually capture them. Because that's the problem we've been having at the moment, is actually trying to kill these animals before they actually escape. All right, and you know what? We can also do some more storages. All right, let's do some more storages because we do have wood pile storage and rock pile storage. So, you know, we can actually, yeah, we'll put them behind our tents here, okay? We'll do some storages back here. We'll do the, that was the wood pile. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to build 2 of the same thing. So we have a wood pile, and now we're going to build a rock pile back here. There we go. All right. And that's simple enough to do. It's just basically saying this area is for rocks and this area is for sticks. And now we won't have to store those things inside of the actual storage. All right, so another aspect of the game that we haven't covered yet is going to be actually growing our society, right? Up here, you can see that we have 6 people, and our capacity is 6. So if we wanted to get new people to join our colony, we don't have enough space for them. We're gonna need to build some more residences. Right now, we only have access to tents, but eventually we'll unlock huts, stables, roundhouses, all of that stuff. But right now, we're gonna build 1 more tent. That way, if somebody new comes, they can join us. They'll have a place to live. So there we go. We're going to slap down a tent right there. And you can see if I highlight the tent has space for 3 people. So by building this tent, we'll be able to bring in 3 new people. Either wanderers who are coming by wanting to join our settlement, or sometimes our little cave people will have little cave babies, and then we'll grow our colony that way. So we've got a trader here that just showed up in town. I'll be real with you. Traders, by and large in this game, I don't see much value to them. Most of the stuff that they trade, you can gather pretty easily. You can see that they're selling leather. We don't have access to leather yet, but once we get tanning, we'll be able to get leather, no problem. Dry skins, fish, cured meats, logs. Yeah, we don't have access to logs yet because we can't chop wood yet, but soon enough we'll get that. Every now and then they will sell you techs that are really, really expensive. If you can't afford the tech, I would say, yeah, definitely buy the techs that they have. But I have not found a lot of reason to trade with these traders in the normal game. So if you guys down in the comments can offer any insight into maybe what these traders offer that we can't get normally, go ahead and hit me up with those. But as far as I can tell, they're not that important. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to watch the adult man Zamek hunt here, all right? We can go into this view, which is kind of cool, and we're going to watch him hunt this reindeer here. There we go, and he took down that reindeer, no problem. Next time I'll slow that down so we can actually see it in normal speed. All right, but he did get that reindeer. And we did acquire 10 skins, which gave us 1 knowledge. How's our knowledge doing? We need 2 more knowledge points for our next tech. And you can see winter has come. Winter has come. We have 5 cured meats and 4 raw meats, as well as 8 cured fishes, too. So that should be able to get us through the winter pretty good. And I can go ahead and start to gather more animals, too, as winter is here. We do have this ancient bison young male. Now, I know I lost an old man trying to fight an auroch earlier, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to send out my people to take down this ancient bison, this young ancient bison, and let's see if they have what it takes to take down this bison. 3 of my people are going to come out to take down this bison, and there we go. We're fighting this young ancient bison. I think we'll be able to take it down. There we go. We took it down. And first animal hunted, ancient bison. We just gained 1 knowledge point. So how do you like that? That means that I think we need 1 more in order to get the next tech. We'll get that next tech, no problem. And we just got a bone there. We gathered 10 bone, which gives us that tech that we were just talking about. So let's research our next thing. We can do composite tools now. We can do spirituality, we can do slings, we can do dog domestication, and we can do tanning. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just do composite tools now. We're going to gain that next level of tool knowledge. And now if you go in here, we actually have access to flint spears, flint axes, and flint picks. We have all that flint that we've been gathering for forever. So we should do some of these weapons here. Flint axes will be used to chop down wood later, and flint picks will be used to, well, you guessed it, pick stuff later on. We have no picks. I know we have no picks. We're going to get picks here. Don't you hassle me, game. So the picks, you can see that we were gathering flint just because it was on the ground, right? You just gather it, just pick it up, bring it back. But every now and then, you're going to run out of flint, and you're going to go, well, where can I get flint? And it's going to be inside of these deposits. This is ore, you can see, but okay, here we go. We have flint. We have flint over here. So you can gather more flint from these deposits than you can just by picking it up off the ground. But you're going to need pickaxes in order to do it. Oh, it looks like this boar is already injured. So you can see that this boar has this cross above its head. And actually, no, it's not injured. I don't know why it's got that cross above its head. Maybe it's because it's dehydrated. Oh, that is exactly what it is. You can actually see, do you know where these pigs are going? They're walking down to the water. They're going to go down here, they're going to drink because they're thirsty, right? And that means we've got 3 piggies here, rife for the taking. So I can actually just highlight all the piggies and say hunt. There we go. And we're going to hunt all 4 of them now. So let's go ahead and watch this hunt go down. Everybody who can hunt should go over here and hunt. Come on, hunters. See, you can see that they're just coming right down here. They were all parched. They're going to go down here and drink. Oh my god, I feel a little bit bad killing this babby. It's very cute. It's a very cute babby. But you know what? These are the things that we have to do to survive. Alright? Are you guys not going to hunt these guys? I guess you guys are all busy doing other things. I see. Alright, that's fine. Okay, here we go. 1 hunter coming out. 1 hunter's coming out. Who is this? This is Zamek. Oh, Zamek killed the babby. That was brutal, Zamek. That was real brutal, man. Okay. Oh, look at that. We just had 2 new settlers join our colony. So we've gotten up to a population of 8. We had a boar escape, but you know what? We did hunt that first boar, and we got that knowledge. We already have 3 knowledge points. We only need 2 more in order to level up again. So things are going pretty well for us, and we're still hunting. You can see that we're still hunting these boars over here. Can we get this boar? Doesn't look like we can. That boar made it out alive. All right. That boar will live to fight another day. How's our storage looking? Storage is filling up pretty fast, honestly, because we are gathering a ton of every sort of resource. So I could probably build another storage tent here soon if I need to. We'll check in later and see if we need to do that. It keeps telling me no pickaxes. I know. We're going to make the pickaxes soon enough, okay? We're going to. We need to make these flint axes first, okay? One thing at a time, game. One thing at a time. We survived the winter. Every time you survive the winter, you're going to gain 1 knowledge point. I think that puts us at 4 right now. 1 more knowledge point, and then we'll have what it takes in order to actually level up 1 more time to get 1 more tech. We have a cave lion over here, but you can see it's pretty dark orange, which means that if we tried to kill it, we would probably die. Somebody would probably die, so I'm not going to try to front to that guy. I will try to kill this reindeer, however. Let's hunt this reindeer. It's a big old reindeer. I think that'll provide us with plenty of food and whatnot. Let's see. See what we can do here. Who's going to hunt it? Maybe I'll go into the hunt view. Yep, looks like we've got... Is Tarlock, the boy, going to hunt this thing? No. No, okay, he's just going out here to gather. I was like, they're not going to send the boy to hunt, are they? That'd be crazy. All right, here we go. It looks like Zamek. Zamek's kind of our default hunter these days, it seems. Okay, I'm going to slow it down, and we're going to watch Zamek hunt this thing. All right, Zamek. Zamek's creeping in real slow, and Zamek's hungry. I think that's what that icon above his head is. He's like, man, I'm hungry for some reindeer. So I'm going to sneak up on this guy here. Hua! And I'm going to toss these spears. Oh, my spear tossing is so good, I thought I'd missed, and then actually, I actually hit. And I'm so hungry, I'm just going to give up hunting right now, which is unfortunate. Oh, somebody else finished him off, though. All right. Good job there. Yeah, Zamek needs to go eat. He's a very hungry man, all right? You can actually see his nutrition. He's like, man, I need to eat. I really should have ate before I hunted. I didn't plan that out too well. All right, we finally got pickaxes, so now the game's not going to harass me anymore about not having pickaxes. Pickaxes is taken care of, and we're still waiting on that 1 more bit of knowledge. Is there anything that we can do in order to get knowledge? Well, let's go ahead and check in here. So we haven't looked at the Manage tab yet. You can actually get some good stats in here. You can actually see in a glimpse how many people you have. We don't have any elderly people, which, I mean, I don't want to be, like, ageist or anything, but that's a good thing. We don't got any old people. But eventually, these adults, they will become old. Once we get animals, you can actually see how many animals you got down here. And once we get transports, you can see how many transports we have down here. Our colony here, this right here is like the prestige of the colony. We're not prestigious yet. We're just starting out, right? And up here, we've got the welfare of the colony, 92%. I'm pretty happy with that welfare right there, all right? But what we want to look at here is the milestones, all right? So the milestones are... Where are the milestones? I forget where my milestones are. Here we go. Knowledge progress. Excuse me. It's the knowledge progress that we want to go to. Milestones are fine. You remember when I started this game, we needed 5 milestones to unlock the next type of game that we could play, right? So here's all the different milestones that you need to get. Obtain 1 unit of steel. I haven't gotten that yet. But down here, knowledge progress. This is how we're going to gain knowledge points. Now, you can see here, if we were to kill 1 bear, we would get 2 knowledge. And then once you kill, like, 5 ancient bison, you'll gain more knowledge. After that, once you kill, like, 10 of something, you'll gain knowledge. Similarly, once your population grows, you can see if we get to a population of 10, we'll gain 3 knowledge. Once we get to a population of 15, we'll gain more knowledge, etc., etc. Over here, we haven't had raider encounters yet, but once we kill raiders, we'll gain knowledge. And over here, once we domesticate animals, we'll also start to gain knowledge. And then all down here, the little sort of micromanagey stuff, once we build a certain amount of tents, once we build a certain amount of workshops, once we gather a certain amount of resources, all of these things will contribute to the knowledge that we gain. So eventually, just doing stuff will give us the knowledge that we need in order to advance our colony here. With that being said, what are we at right now? I kind of want to get 1 more bit of knowledge before I call it an end to this episode. So let's see what we can do in order to gain some more knowledge. I mean, I could just build more storages if I wanted to. Wait, did I build 2 wood piles? How did I do that? Here we go. we're going to go ahead and recycle this wood pile because I don't need 2 wood piles there. And what I could do in order to just quickly get a bit of knowledge is I can build 5 skin dryers. Now, by building 5 skin dryers, I'm going to gain 1 knowledge. Basically, anytime you build 5 of anything, you're going to gain some knowledge. And this may seem a little bit overkill, but it's just a cheesy way of just quickly getting that knowledge that I want. So we're going to build 1 more to bring us up to 5. Because these are really easy to build. You only need sticks, all right? And I could recycle them right after I build them as well. So we're going to build those up real quick. And as soon as we do, we should gain that knowledge point that we need. And look at that. I mean, we've got plenty of food. I feel like our colony's doing pretty good. Right out the gate, we're doing pretty good here. I'm real proud of the way that people have come together. Sure, we did lose an old man to an Auric. A young Auric at that. But you know what? It's fine. It was fine. And we've got a storm coming right here. It's okay. We'll get past that storm. So the storms are pretty intense. Whoa. What's going on here? Dude, this ancient bison is like on death's door. Come on, hunt this bison. Y'all can take this bison down. Come on. Get that bison. Oh, that bison's gonna... 1 poke. That bison's dead. There we go. We got that young bison. That young bison's taken care of. Okay, and we just got to build 1 more of these stinking dryers, and then we'll definitely tech up again. And you can see we got another trader here. So this trader, and once again, it has stuff that we can't make sure. It has pulses. We'll get access to that soon enough. It has bread. It would seem enticing to buy this stuff, but we don't need it. So that trader can hang out as long as they want to. But I'm not buying what you're selling, okay? Okay? There, trader. There we go. And so we've built our next structure. There we go. Structure, 5 skin dryers, 1 knowledge. And with that, we can actually get our next tech. What's it going to be? Spirituality, tanning, or sling making, or dog domestication. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to get dog domestication. That way, next episode, we'll have doggos, guys. But that's where we're going to end this episode of Dawn of Man, you guys. Not too bad. I feel like our colony's off to a really good start. We're going to have dogs next episode, and we're going to keep on building, keep on advancing, get into that next era, the Mesolithic era. If you guys are enjoying this, though, I really hope you guys are. Be sure to give it a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff that I say at the end of all these videos. If you guys got comments, hints, tips for me, leave them politely in those comments down below. And come back next time. I'll see you guys then.